Really disappointing then, man. Hey, we're back with more Danganronpa. Is that how you say it? Danganronpa? I don't know. It's fine. We're gonna continue. What? Danganronpa. It's fine. Ronpa.
Oh, I don't know that.
I think this is okay. All right. Is this where I was, or did this kick me back a little bit?
Let's have a drink.
Hydrate immediately. All right. Mule it is in.
Stretch.
Come on, bro. Never gonna get through this. Oh. Where are you fucking with me with this one? I thought you wanted me to suffer in Bloodborne. Fuck you. Alright, how do I do this? Like, is it even possible to get this on stream? There's no way. It's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. God. Only 13,000 left. Great. I'm so happy for you.
That's literally what happened. I just looked down at how many points I had and went,
Okay.
he needs a little exercise.
Yeah. Asshole. It rocks up fast, man. That's what I was telling you. All right.
For what it's worth, now that I have. That's true too.
God. Where are my voices? Where are my voices? Mondo. Mondo. Ugh. There's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Oh, okay, this is all new. Yeah! Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself! I have to see if Sayaka is...
Give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself! Listen to us, man! What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? What good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! Dad, when I said that, it finally hit me. It's all pink. I realized she was really gone. I thought I had a girlfriend for a second.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Marakakuma, he told us all to come here. Yeah? What?
This dude's so thirsty.
Oh yeah.
That was me ad-libbing, but yeah. Well, hold on! Don't talk like that! We all protested it! I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay! But...
So,
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says.
Oh, a wild David! Hey, dear!
We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. ... Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times One rule.
But,
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had to reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. What? What does that mean? Don't you remember what I told you when all this began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
No, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. He's bona fide? Oh brother, where art thou? That's what I should have watched last night, 2 nights ago. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone! Someone killed someone!
It's amazing what some people are capable of. I don't remember her fucking voice, God.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth!
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Okay, laughter. I'm not gonna do all the laughter. Why are you laughing? That's not his voice. Whatever. It's cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive! No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I had explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps.
You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations.
Anyone who kills...
Oh. If you are the blackened, that
committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo. It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yeah, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution!
what?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution!
Thank you for that.
Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oh man. All of those? So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. Who just put this up there? Who just put that up there? Oh God. Voted against me already. Ah! But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Wait, hold on a second.
What are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that?
Hmm?
A class trial? What the hell was that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment?
Damn. I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I don't.
Don't be so selfish. Jeez.
Stop it!
You're loving selfish. Kill everyone. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil's standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
Okay.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
What? Oh, man. Oh, she's dead. I was actually thinking it was probably her. Because she's the one who has the most, like, hate towards, Suck Up Girl? Whatever the fuck her name, Pop Idol, whatever. She was the most hateful.
Wasn't supposed to. Why?
But hopefully that's not just like the entire trial right there. That would be kind of lame.
what the? I don't.
This can't be real.
No way!
Well now,
Well, yeah, I want to kill another person. Taka still has to die, bruh. Now I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Etc.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Fair enough.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears, none of them being mine. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend,
You'd never talk to this bitch.
was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Jesus fucking Christ, shut up. It's over. It's done. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Pfft. Fucking. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Bitch! Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstance and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I gotta see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
Jesus.
And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust, of course, is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... Oh, wait, no, that's a wrong voice. Saying stuff like that is just...
Let's have a drink.
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die.
Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess.
What other choice do we have?
No way in hell I'm letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this!
We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were just using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one.
So you'd stay a virgin forever. That's why. I said so.
I'm terrified to find out. But still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Alright. So, when does the trial start exactly? After I leave this room? Is that when it... Or am I technically in trial mode talking to all of these guys? Because, maybe Tuesday? Okay, cool. Because my...
No, you know when you're.
I'll know it when I'm in the trial? Okay, because you guys put a little thing ahead of this. You guys had a prediction on whether or not I would figure it out before the trial. So, is this still
Everybody
technically...
voted no.
This... Wow, how fucking dare you? I want you to lose those points, god damn it.
That's impossible. Sorry.
Ah,
No, sorry. I'll vote.
can I vote? How do I vote?
Let
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh,
Fuck. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Well, let's go back here now. I wanna... I can look at her dead body. Thank God.
I gently placed my hand Junico's life
Body. Get away from that, you creep!
I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead.
She's... What was your first clue?
There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
You should die. You should be dead. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Oh no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
That's a really hard voice to do, like, scared.
You're just now accepting that?
Okay. So my top 3 contenders right now are, of course, her, because she's been really cagey about what her ultimate classmate designation is. So I'm wondering if it actually is like Ultimate Assassin, because she's so fucking cool-headed about all this shit. She's asking questions about like all that stuff. She was even like, that's where they get you. She's even like, oh, you knowing who did it actually kind of brings a level of comfort. She's a gambler, right? So like I could see her gambling on being the first to kill someone, get away with it, that kind of thing. He's also sus because he was the one who immediately was like, so hey, so someone's dead, so that means someone gets to leave, right? Plus he came in late to the meeting last stream, I believe, if I remember right. Him and her both came in. So again, those 3 are the top 3 contenders, I want to say. So we're gonna start over here talking to Toko.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
Oh, well, immediately sus.
What do I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
Okay, yeah. Of course, her.
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
That's right, Sakura.
If Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
Let me out of here!
Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. Is this really happening?
Screw that piece of shit bear!
Okay. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What?
Fuck you!
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP!
Fuck.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we are putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So I haven't talked to her. Hifumi?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Okay. Which one's Hifumi? Oh, him? Yeah.
So you finally noticed.
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about?
Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Huh? She's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second. You've got it all.
Oh wait, hold on, wrong voice. He's still up on the screen. It screwed me up.
Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. Feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
I'll be going to...
And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Oh, man, everybody's fucking gone. I didn't get done talking to everybody.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bitch did this in here right now is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence. They better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very...
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Best girl. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution.
Thanks for showing back up for that.
Chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka?
Gambler definitely has a bigger target on her now. I will say. Just because she immediately threw blame on me, that also feels like a heavy bluff kind of situation. Ah, shit. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. No, you is the best comeback. Fight me.
Somehow, I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive.
As much as I would like Makoto to die, like, he's not... I don't think this game's that smart yet.
And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed.
Okay. You want to top me off real quick, Tim? You want to top me off? You know how to make a meal? It's just vodka, then lime juice, then fill it up, stir it. It's like 2 ounce, then a few squirts out of the bottle, because let's not use fresh limes for that vodka. You got it. You can't fuck it up. It's so simple. All right. Does this guy have anything?
Help me.
Yeah, no, he's fucked. Okay. How do I get out of here again? Yeah, let's leave the gym. Did you just use a... Is that a Dorito? What is that? Exit R. Sure. The area.
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room.
What is that? Is that actually a Dorito? What is this? Okay, Dorito. Why? Why Dorito? Sugar Dorito cheese. What? What are you trying to say to me? I'm vegan, bro.
So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained.
Cause I'm vegan. I just do regular tortillas.
I better examine the state of my room a little closer.
Are there vegan cheese Doritos? Cause if so, I would fucking smack that shit in a heartbeat. I was listening to the ingredients of your drink. Sugar Dorito cheese. What part of that is liquid? No. Huh? Huh? Yeah. What? It's next to the fridge.
That might reveal something new. Alright. Look at this fucking sweet ass katana I picked out of the fucking trophy room. It was used in the attack somehow, and plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. Hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold, too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle.
Okay.
Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Okay. I'm looking for someone.
There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key.
Okay, Google says Siete makes vegan nacho chips, so almost Doritos. Okay. Hi.
If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
I don't remember what her fucking voice was, and it doesn't matter now. She dead. Oh my god, how much vodka did you put in that? Damn. I put less than. In mine.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible.
Uh-huh. Okay.
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? Oh, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms.
With house... da. Switching rooms. What the fuck?
Link roller. It looks like there's way less than there was before.
Cameron said you suck at this game. I mean, I do. Does Cameron know that? Alright. The replica sword. Okay. Okay. Can I look at scratches on the floor?
Wait.
That would not have been possible.
He said,
If only I had heard something. Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. ...
okay. Okay. Just the display stand? Sure.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
Wow. Where's all this Cameron hate coming from? Are you friends with Cameron? Is that what I'm getting here? Like... I don't know who you are, Azira, and now I'm confused.
AC.
Okay.
By the way,
You know, I realized something when I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard!
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hands to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in!
But what if it was a girl that did it?
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Wow, Mondo sexist. Mark that down. Mark that down, everybody. That's in the notes.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what?
Hi, Emily.
Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
Never heard of an Emily before.
I see.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Just as I suspected, there's an unusual something. There's something very unusual about you.
Very unusual.
Unusual? What do you mean?
So,
Searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know?
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. She's pretty engrossed in this task. I guess I'll just stand here and continue to talk aloud. Awkwardly. Definitely and completely solely to myself. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Okay. She's still dead in here?
I can check other spots later.
I've already looked at everything, haven't I? What is this?
Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Is there anything in my drawers? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all.
We considered that she killed herself. I did consider it for half a second. Like, yeah, this'll get him. Just like scratching up the room. Like, oh, that'd be hilarious.
Makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mando.
Being exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used...
So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Okay. No guy has opened their toolkit. Okay. Let's see if I can go in there now.
On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, she's still dead in there. That's a kitchen knife. Who is in the kitchen? Who's been in the kitchen? Pothead has been in the kitchen.
Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Like being a living, breathing person who seemed to be interested in me. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened! I want to give up. I wanted to collapse. That thought held me up and supported me.
Okay.
Told myself I couldn't some sort of sharp object.
That's a knife? It's a knife? Say it with me now. Let's spell it out. K-N-I-F-E. Not just a sharp object.
Has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow.
Really?
But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it?
It's from the kitchen.
Definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's Something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless. So how come her only her left finger? It's pee? Oh no! The pee is the gold stuff from the sword. So the katana is not sharp. It's like a show katana. So they bludgeoned her with the show katana. And then we're like, fuck, this isn't sharp. And then pulled out a knife and stabbed her. I could see her pricking herself with her needle kit because she opened hers. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, or just a needle in general from one of the girls. That must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. The pinprick on the finger. Bet. I'm actually kind of convinced. What was the button? What was the button? Tab key. Okay. Oh. I like past Sayaka to the wall behind her. There I saw... Huh? What? Noelle? Oh. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I could also see Leon, yeah. The bladder for the shower gets turned off at nighttime. Thanks. Appreciate that. 1137. 1137. Is there a... Yeah. Are there safes? It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? Bloody numbers. It's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. Really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet.
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean?
What do they mean? 113.
1137? I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
Oh.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall, so she pricked her own finger. And, you can save your game. Bad joke. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Well,
Think about it.
You're not gonna tell me?
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. It is Leon. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me.
Was there a Leon in the group? I don't remember everybody's name.
Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means.
Is that rich boy?
But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Yakia. The weird beard man? There was a Sayaka? Good joke. Good joke. There was a Sayaka.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Wait, you mean how I get stuck?
What?
Get stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh?
But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Yeah, Makoto 11037 Nagi. Oh man.
Huh? The doorknob?
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm pretty sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob.
Wait. I'm not done over here.
Well, what the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right?
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. She stood there for a while, lost in thought.
And apparently struck. With the sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that?
Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
That clears that up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost!
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room.
Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. Is Sayaka dead? I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video.
You nosy motherfucker.
And on top of that, I'm sure there were some other areas worth checking out too.
Kyoko is more of an MC than you.
She really is, bro.
She's the one I wish I was playing as right now. She's got that Nancy Drew shit going on, bro. Ugh, okay. Alright. I'm leaving my fucking room. Jesus. There's a trash room, right? That was a thing. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, we're going right here.
Oh, there's a fucking grate here. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty. Ah, so the person on cleaning duty cleaned up. Threw some shit in the trash. Yeah, okay.
Who the fuck's on cleaning duty? I really wish I could take a bath. It's been 3 weeks.
All right. Okay, she's in here.
Tina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. Yeesh, best girl.
This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean.
I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay. You're just in here. Well, there's a knife missing, you motherfucker. I see it.
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or I better see if
Anyone here knows more about it. Got a lot of veggies here, bro. Arby's, we got the meat. Alright. How could you think about meat in a fucking murder scene, bro? Alright. She's in the dining room. The murder weapon was found here. How are you murderer? Okay, listen, it's possible. Let me see if I can talk to her again.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. The knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
No, last I remember, they were all lined up nice and neat.
So when did you notice one of them has disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
Who did, though? Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka?
No! What? No, of course not! I would never! Ina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean,
You guys were supposed to be friends, right?
but you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama set. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Bitch.
Can I talk to her again, or is it... Okay. Yeah, no, this is the same thing. Why would you ask that, by the way? If you're in the room alone with the murderer, why would you be like, are you the murderer? Like, if I were the murderer in that situation, I'd be like, yes, stab. Just keep moving. Just keep moving down the list. Just keep stabbing everyone. Escape? No, not escape. Fuck. What is the... What is my, like, big map key? I actually not sure. Yeah, there we go. Can I leave? Alright, that just brought that up. There's a way to tell where everybody is, though.
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning!
Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly! The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty!
Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
What's wrong?
Actually, no!
Huh? Okay, then who is?
Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty then.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Unless you're the one who fucking,
Oh man. His entire forehead is eyebrow. That is absolutely true.
Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Okay. That's all that I'm gonna say to her. Hifumi, huh? Where the fuck is Hifumi? There was a way. Huh. The fuck is Hifumi? Also, do I not have the fucking DVD? You motherfucker.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Here we go. Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
In other words,
Actually, yep,
so that's it.
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
Boring.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than
You
that.
bastard.
Hey, fatty! Cancelled. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar. I know why you did it.
Like,
You want to dig through all the girls' trash. Looking for, poking around at it.
No way to think about
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
you know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D.
Fucking kill yourself.
Oh, and PCV figures.
Kill yourself. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Leon. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
What is up with his fucking eyes? Nah.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy.
So, Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
Jesus. I don't think he did it either. I think he could have picked up the trash, though, unbeknownst to him, and tossed it. I could see that.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me!
Fumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip a switch next to the gate.
And then,
See you, David! Peace!
however, Mr. Nyagi,
Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Oh, wait. Maybe a parallel world?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. Jesus. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. What, like a cufflink?
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Fucking Elvis? Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth. The shape, the part of the sleeve of from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of the fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you just said last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet,
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? Alright. Yeesh. Well, let's turn it off. The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. What the fuck is this on the ground here? There's shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
yeah, is that?
Do you know what that is?
They say if you collect 07, a dragon will appear and grant you a single fish.
What?
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
It's a crystal ball? Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Okay.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Yankee? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows who did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Was there more? Oh.
That's a huge trash can. Is that where you're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn?
Whatever it's for. Doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Got a coin. What if I turn this way the whole way? Okay. Did you let anyone in here?
Miss Yagi, you seem a little down.
Huh? Really?
If you need a little help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime. I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up.
Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. This is all fucking... Can I not turn this off?
Moses.
Can I turn it off? I guess not. Alright, whatever. So Leon is written on the wall, which is a good hint.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. I didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say is right now... Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
That's really true, then
Wow.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What do you mean by the nameplate?
seems like
Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it.
Oh!
Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
Okay. Ah, so the pudding thickens. Pudding? Alright, I think I've... so Leon is a good choice here. I don't understand why it wouldn't be Leon at this point. Crystal Ball also points me towards... What's this fuck? Hothead. Yeah. Hothead. Threw away something. So let's see.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No, I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it!
Oh? Huh. Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
Ah! My crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Okay, I think it's still Leon then.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
Have I learned anything?
Hey, Chiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be code or something? Sorry, no. Shira slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Alright. I've done a pretty thorough investigation, I feel like. But let me check. Can I go back into Sayaka's room seeing I have her key? Uh-huh. Okay, got a coin, got a coin. All right. Thick pudding, thick pudding. Let's go back over here. Once I do this, I think that's enough to trigger the next stage. I guess it gets triggered, right? Or do I need to go somewhere specifically?
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play. The screen was dark for a few seconds, but then the image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she had said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed, even more than that, was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Okay. Yeah, so it's time to do the thing now. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. That's thickened, that's for sure. All right, I'm back. Ding dong, bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Ugh, I hope I have enough.
Long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Okay.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
All right. Bomb, 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 bomb,
Bum 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 bum. Ta-da! You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet! Save that for the class trial! There! We can reveal the details of Makoto's crime!
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka was really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh god, I can talk to all of them.
What?
So whatever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn. We really gotta go through this with the class trial thing, huh? If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I'm telling you I didn't do it.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Let's get started.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
She still thinks I did it.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her, very impressive.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. I'm watching you, buddy.
So the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Miyagi's final curtain call.
Well, then the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Got it.
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet!
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Let us begin.
Indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Oh, you finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what we said and we found our seats.
The seats were arranged in a giant circle.
It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial!
Yeah. Open e-handbook. Truth bullets. All right. Do I just have to start? Is that set skills? What? Finish preparations. Let's just go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they tried. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Okay.
Friendship penetrates.
Okay.
God.
But what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Not at all. Who needs more stuff? Make your argument. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it's
Am I supposed to do something during that?
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
What?
She didn't even have a
Took the
chance
bullet,
to see.
fired the bullet at a time. Right.
Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
All right.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Just like that.
I assert
How do I use it then? Am I not doing it right?
Yeah, you know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the
Okay, when the orange words come up, or when you
So
gotta
it seems most likely that
trying to find the
the
right
killer must
statement.
have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
So I'm just clicking it though.
Didn't even have a
Yes.
chance to resist.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Makoto saying that's not
Yeah, but then it starts over.
right.
Maybe I
assert
should
that
have.
the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Mizuno.
So I do it before she says that?
You know that
No.
part already. And the
So
murder
Makoto's
took
saying
place
that that's
in
not
Makoto's
right.
room.
Okay.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that
I did skip the
the
tutorial.
killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Okay, yeah.
So
So
maybe. Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Mizuno. Yeah, you know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto.
I did skip the
A little
tutorial.
bit earlier than than
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
okay, next time.
Yeah.
Don't yeah me.
Cameron, what am I doing wrong?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Mizuno. Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Alright. If you choose the wrong statement or truth bullet, you will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, that will end the case. Okay. You shoot the bullet you have selected at the text. You can only
you
use it
have to
against
click the
orange text.
not the bullet.
Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Mizuno.
I can fast forward to control.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bath. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
Alright.
I think
Just
hard
a
to
second,
down.
Chihiro.
R to slow down?
Remember how my room was.
I can hold space to slow down.
With the way things had
That's why I was just looking at the thing.
we can definitely assume there was
A struggle? Between who and who?
between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Okay. What was used to kill Sayaka, and now I get to pick the
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Alright. Not some random knife. Kitchen knife.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder,
Alright.
we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her skirt. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Yeah, let's learn. Concentrate by holding down the space key. Okay. Concentrating time will slow down. It'll steady your aim. Okay. Okay, that didn't tell me too much extra. Alright.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? And did it in secret, so nobody...
No, it's wrong.
Alright.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Uh-huh.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Alright.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't
Nice.
go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right.
Okay.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh.
I got so scared.
Oh
I was
my.
watching TV videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
They're both girls though, bro.
Wholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you,
Cancelled.
what possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? What are you talking about?
She's the one who came to the dining hall.
Aw,
And
damn.
later, she wound up dead.
She stole the knife to defend herself.
Sayaka! Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of...
Oh yeah, she's holding the knife. She gets hit by the katana. It breaks her wrist. She drops the knife. They grab the knife. They stab her.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Oh man.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, I do want to hear about that. Thing advanced further in the class trial, Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. What? Should have been at the scene, but wasn't. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Our hair. Okay.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Okay.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason
Okay.
to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Uh-huh. Uh...
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom.
What
It was
doorknob?
completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true.
That dude himself is.
But what does it mean?
He very much is a doorknob. He's
He
too
is-
high.
He is not the brightest cereal in the box.
He's too fucking high,
Trying
bro.
to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Uh-huh, yeah,
You still don't
Leon.
see? Okay,
Fair
then.
enough.
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of it. The number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Okay. Bathroom door frame. Cool.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
One more time.
And they got
And Ranu also.
Jesus
At that
Christ.
point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Locked it.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Typing away over there. I hear him. What if the nameplates were swapped before he was placed in that room? It was actually Sayaka's all along, and thus the door could lock.
So the reason the door
It's
didn't open
hilarious.
was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates were switched. The important detail was that it was taking place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
Lord.
That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Man, I'm still like convincing them that I'm not the killer. I suppose, like,
would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
which was everybody else.
Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide
This
on
fucking
who
guy.
did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
What?
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so.
Watching
That seems
fun.
way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Lockpicking lawyer had something to say about that.
How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular, because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because...
Why is he a Reddit mod? What are you talking about? What am I supposed to put here? It's not this, but I'm gonna put this up here.
Shoot!
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Because he's a Reddit mod. She didn't let anybody. Do I have the info?
I could give you a hint. Well, actually, it's not even that big. Certain pieces may be reused.
Oh, so because there was evidence of a struggle?
I will not tell you what the answer is.
Shoot!
Alright. So it's not that. There's no way Sayaka let someone in. Huh. Click on item for more detail. Oh, shit. Okay. Did that?
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I'd better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
I really want him to die too.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not
water
think they are at all involved in what happened.
To quench his thirst?
Yes.
Oh yeah, not enough water ever.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note
I missed it.
and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
And now it replays, right?
Sayaka and Makoto's was in the note. It specifically says, I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room that Makoto...
There we go.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone
Leon.
to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was...
All I've learned so far is that Makoto is a cuck.
Whoever she invited over...
Hey, can I stay in your room? Hey, come over to my room. Check the nameplates, make sure.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Okay, there we go. I have this.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist. And right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword!
right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Sure. Let's not miss another. Am I getting used to them? Sure, why not? Next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Fuck you. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage. Press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Okay. Alright. We'll be set to mean. Wow. So I have like 7 bullets. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. Alright.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Grab the sword.
The first blow was dealt.
Uh-huh.
Sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden in her leg. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Okay.
And that's exactly what happened.
Person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke
Wait.
out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Sword-based sneak attack? Is that wrong? That's wrong. The sword-based sneak attack.
The culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. Sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Teeth. Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it!
Okay.
You're talking about her palms, right?
This is like a weird fucking quiz.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked
This
up
is just
the
a
sword.
weird fucking pop quiz.
How can you know that just
I
by
love
looking
it.
at her
This is great, but it's so weird.
Like I said before, the gold
I have nothing, like I can't add
Like, you can
anything.
actually put all of it.
Yeah, I'm having trouble like commentating over this though.
Brain work.
has already come on.
Ah!
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Why?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
That's stupid.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Ugh. Stanky.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
You just don't shit? Oh yeah.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on.
I don't.
That's right. And the one who damaged the sheath with
I-
the kitchen knife was...
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we
We
already
knew
said
that.
that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the... And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah, she was trying to frame me the whole
reason
time.
she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
I like Sayaka now.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work,
Hey,
the target had to be moved out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing.
On top of that, you guys didn't fucking believe him in the first place.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true, because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Fucking doorknob.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered...
There's one thing left. Dying message. Yep.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point.
We really have time for...
Die! We don't do something! Oh, you're gonna die!
Alright.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There
Yeah,
must
but
be a clue about
it's
the
obviously
killer.
there's a line right there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree. What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Well, I guess she could have just been like, tuck herself around the. Oh, yeah.
We're just committing to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Hey, Chihiro.
Well, I noticed that she had opened her needle kit.
You should
Why I
know all
thought.
about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really
Please
is
die.
an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh no.
Rotate the image
Really?
180 degrees.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Say it like you did it.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer?
You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to. You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. Shoot!
Okay, got that answer.
Shoot!
Okay, that's fine too. 'Cause I'm like right here at the end.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
What would that be? Shattered crystal ball. Okay.
Into the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash, huh?
Oh no, you. Okay, so he wrapped it around.
Whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who the person in charge
And
You'd have to get close to the incinerator.
no, it's wrong.
He wrapped it around the crystal ball and tossed it. Is that what you're saying?
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Exactly.
Remember what
Okay.
you said before, Hifumi?
Wow, and he's a baseball star.
Hifumi had the key, so it was the killer was able to hit
Yeah.
the switch without opening the gate.
Okay.
Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... I got it! Because the killer
Ultimate
is
baseball
the ultimate
star.
baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon? Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument. Yeah, okay. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events in the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I totally have more. Okay. Drops the knife. Oh wait. So that goes there. Do I just have one extra piece?
The killer is you!
Okay.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words,
Okay.
my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. she attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. Here's
Okay.
exactly what happened. During the struggle, and that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
The case part is pretty fucking, I
It
will
is.
say.
Absolutely. However, that's
And with that, all her strength was gone.
because you're.
Okay.
With Sayaka dead,
That's
the
good.
killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
That'll-
Still gonna have time to like get.
Right, but like this'll like, it'll speed up from here.
Yeah, this is it.
That's good.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this
Man,
is as
yeah,
good a
it
time
seems
as
he's
any
got
to
the
present
Trump
evidence
defense
that
going
proves
on.
you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. I thought I was done. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. It's a rhythm game now? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. What? Press the right mouse to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. Can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. Fuck you! What? On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Okay. Deal enough damage that your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Defeat their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you'll fail. Okay, what the fuck?
It's not bad.
This sounds fucking horrible.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to...
I refuse to acknowledge you. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
I can't even tell how I'm doing. I failed? What did I do wrong?
No, you.
Is this...
Yeah, I want to give it another shot. Yeah, let me hear that one more time. So I need... Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Did I deal damage to him during that?
All you have to do. This is definitely a jump.
Okay.
You're gonna be clicking right mouse to destroy stuff, and then left mouse in time will actually destroy it.
Jesus Christ. This is the end. This is where I need to end the stream. So I gotta beat this. And it's a fucking rhythm game. Ugh. You know I ain't got rhythm.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied.
Did I do it?
Where's your proof? This should prove it. The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Why is my heart beating really fast?
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver. Right?
Fucking god damn it.
Pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say
Okay.
this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So,
Ugh.
you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I'm getting graded? Yeesh.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
All right. chapters. Blackened is, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka was none other than Leon Kiwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it. How do you not believe it? We just laid out everything. Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Let's kill her, be killed.
That's why.
I killed her
Not mention
first.
She was trying to kill her.
That's fair.
You are any different.
One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance I wound up like this.
Just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me just to accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, it'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Uh-huh. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them, and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me.
Who?
Hifumi.
Hifumi? Oh no. When did he grow such luscious locks?
So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is you. This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that! All of it, everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
Oh, you know, we just vibing. We're one murder in. Just finished the court case.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
If you really want to make her emissary, her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it!
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kiwata. You will receive your punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder? No, that's not...
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! The fucking teddy bear!
What?
If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon! We shouldn't be fighting one another. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation! The mastermind!
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kiwata, the ultimate baseball star.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Okay. How does he die? Oh. What? Okay. He's got himself a little... Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
They're all fantastic.
Is that a fucking Gatling gun? Oh no, it's a... It's a pitching machine. The 1,000 blows? Jesus fucking Christ. Just bludgeoned to death with baseballs. The baseball star. My God. GG. GG, baseball man.
What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Woo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
What What's going on?
I can't
take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear? So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're just trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground!
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all got to live here forever?
What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before. Anyways, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all. When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Oh, I'm not gonna sit here and do grunts. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. He just came. Those dots, It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. She didn't care what happened to you. She never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's certainly one possibility. Probably that. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you.
which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go!
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
And I came a little bit more.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, I mean, we just got out of the fucking trial for fucking murder. I don't know. I'm psychic.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, that's chapter 1. It just took 2 streams. We're down to 12. Okay, just 12 voices now. 13 voices, because the fucking bear. Alright. I got an item! I got a bat! I got a bat! Because I killed the fucking, because I killed the baseball star, I got a bat. Okay. Yes, I want to save data, but I believe that's where we're going to end the stream today. So, for those of you watching the stream, watching the VOD, thank you very much. I hope it was entertaining. I will be back, probably on Friday. Maybe before that. Probably not before that, but maybe. I might surprise you guys. One of these days, I'll surprise you guys with like a Monday stream or something. But yeah, check back in Friday or Saturday. What I'll be playing, I'm not sure yet. We'll just see how it all shakes out. But David will be back in town, so maybe we'll do a little Endless or something like that. Endless Legend would be fun. We'll see. But until next time. I keep like knocking my fucking, like, everything on my desk just keeps shaking. What's the little ginger? She's just sleeping.